Good morning, first grade parents. I hope that this finds you well. This is Mrs. Kroom, and I wanted to take a few minutes to go through the packet of materials that you picked up on Wednesday for continued learning from home for the month of May. There were a few pieces in your bag that I just kind of wanted to walk through for a moment. So in your bag, you should have found reading materials. For some of you, it looked like a book. For some of you, it looked like a book and individual readers. And for others, it looked like just readers. So just depending on the level of your child and their needs when it comes to reading, reading materials look a little different. The other thing you should have found that was the same for everyone was a folder with spelling materials in them. You have your weekly spelling packet with test papers following each of the weeks. Example, so this next week's spelling words, and then right behind it in your folder should be the test paper. And then the following week's words, and then the test paper. So those are in order for which they occur. But if they get out of order, it's 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. Then you should see your math book looking like this. There is a purple Post-it note for the chapter we are doing next. It's addition and subtraction facts through 18. And the reason why this chapter is so important is because it is followed by chapter 12. And chapter 12 is 2-digit addition and subtraction. We will get through these two chapters during the month of May. Now, I will teach the core lessons. I will record videos. And as we get to 2-digit, we might need to do some playing around. I will do some more math workshops. Some of my videos will be a little bit longer so I can really deeply explain. I might do some Google Meets where I help kids who might be struggling with some of these concepts. And we will spend time in these areas. If your child is gifted in math and is ahead of this, you and I would love if we could have a private conversation so we can talk about what math will look like for them during the month of May. I'm sure that some of this chapter 12 is appropriate. And then the very last chapter that we always save in first grade for the end, just in case we don't get to it, is measurement. It's a really fun math chapter where kids are measuring with rulers and paper clips and cubes and other things. And so that's also an option. The chapter on measurement we probably will not get to before the end of the school year. It's a great chapter to do over the summer to brush up on math skills, and it's just a fun one. So you should have your reading materials, your spelling materials, your math, and then in your red folder on the left-hand side, you will have New Testament books of the Bible with their due dates. And then on the opposite side, you will find whatever is coming next on the top. So today's math test should be on top. At the beginning of next week, our reading groups will take a benchmark test for where they are in reading, and that will be there. During reading and for reading work, we will be working through capitalization and punctuation. You should see one of these packets. And then so we'll work on this for the whole month of May. Behind this packet, you will find weekly reading work, paper clipped together. So try to leave it in order if you can. Next week's stories are Jordan Makes a New Friend and Ice Cold Birthday. So you will see the paperwork for next week paper clipped together. Next week, we will work out of the Ezra Jack Keats packet. We'll work out of this reading packet, and we'll work out of this punctuation packet. Those are the three packets. So you'll want to always keep this one handy, the Ezra Jack Keats, and also your weekly packet. So those are in by week. At the very end of them, you will see the end reading exam. That's at the very back. And behind that is another packet. I don't have it with me, but is another packet of extra materials that I hope to get to, but we might not. We have a lot of learning in front of us, so we'll just have to see. So that's what you should find in your red folder and in your bag this week. Of course, I'm always available if you have any questions. I'm excited for our month of May. We're really going to finish strong. And I look forward to working with all of my readers and all of my math students, no matter where they may fall. I love teaching. And so I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for watching my video on these materials, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.